Roll dice, alright, know what my vision is. New heights, show lights, know what my vision is. Off white, new ice, know what my vision is. New hoes, all nice, know what my vision is.
Oh, we spawned next to a grimoire, bro. Isn't that convenient? Isn't that convenient? I literally just opened the game. Alright, well. What did I get from that? Okay. What's good, y'all? It's your boy MajinJavy, and I'm back at it again with yet another banger video. Let me get a little bit closer to my mic since, you know, I'm not talking too loud. But oh, they added server timers. That is so clutch. Dragon Balls don't spawn in private servers anymore. Anyways, as you can see, I'm on Project X, which is basically the newest anime game to hit the market. I'm sure most of you know about it by now. And they fixed stamina for dashing. Isn't that great? Jeez. But yeah, this is Project X. It's a new like anime compilation game, and basically I'm gonna be teaching you guys how do you play this game. How do you start off? This is a starter guide. All right. So basically, what you need to know, you're not gonna start on the island that I'm on right now. Okay. You are going to start on the main island, which is ways away from me. So I'm going to head over there and show you what's what. Also, to take out your broom like this and fly around, you want to hit Z, or you could click right here where it says magic broom. And once you've taken it out, you just hold down on your left mouse button, and just like that, you're gonna fly around. But as you can see on the left side of my screen, there's like a stamina bar, or a magic bar, I guess. You have to hold shift to charge this up, and then once it's maxed out, you just go back to flying. You don't have to max it out to continue flying, but why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I'm gonna cut when I get to the starter island. Alright, y'all, here we are. We're on the starter island, and this is where you're gonna start off the game. This is where you spawn. So as you can see, I'm level 150, so I have, you know, you can trust my opinion. I have some idea of what I'm talking about. You know, I'm not just some random guy. I'm at least halfway to max level. So basically, this is what you do. All right, you're gonna start off spawn on this island, and what you're gonna want to do, you're gonna come talk to this beggar quest giver guy. He's gonna tell you gotta defeat 5 of these dudes. Now your screen's not gonna look like mine. You're just gonna have fists or combat or whatever it's called. Now the first thing you may be thinking is probably like, oh, how do I get my abilities? You know, how do I get my powers, so on and so forth. Just slow down. Alright, don't worry, that will happen in time, but it's not like something you spawn with or anything like that. You spawn with initial normal fist based combat. Alright, now all abilities, right, all main basic abilities can be found through arrows, like stand arrows from JoJo. Basically, that's exactly what they look like. So far, I mean, one of my friends said they found it on the ground, so I guess you could just find it lying around. But the way I found all of my stand arrows, or arrows, I guess I should be calling them just arrows. The way I found all of my arrows are like this in chests. Right, you could get gold, but you can also get drops. So that's how you're gonna get your abilities. But you don't want to focus on abilities yet. You don't need them. They will make the game easier for you, but you do not need them. However, if you would like the best grinding based ability, you want to hope that the arrow gives you gas, which is My Hero Academia quirk. But yeah, you're gonna want to fight these beggars, you know, round them up, fight them over and over and over, until you could get out of here. Here's an ability shop, by the way, so instead of finding an arrow, you could buy a ability straight from here. But here you can see the prices. Right now I can afford gas, and I could use it to grind if I wanted to, but I'm trying to max out Tengu Maru for a video for you guys, and I'm pretty close. But yeah, once you hit level 10, you're gonna come out here and fight these bandits. Okay, and this is basically the second quest in the game you're gonna do. Now once you've hit level 20, you're not gonna want to be at this island at all anymore. So literally, the way I'm facing, you're gonna hop on your magic broomstick, hit Z, and you're just gonna fly out this way. Right, literally you're gonna fly out this way, and there's gonna be an island right here. Right, if you follow like you see this is like a path, right, where these pedestals lead. If you just walk straight out the village, follow the path to the end of the path, and then just go straight, fly straight off the path, literally there's an island right here. This is where you want to be. Okay, this is the second leveling island for levels 20 to 30. Let me check my map. There is indeed a map for this game. I will be editing that on the screen, hopefully, most likely. If I forget to do that, I'm sorry, but I should be doing that. Anyways, here you have the level 20 enemies. These are gorillas, right? You're gonna want to come over to this guy and pick up the gorilla quest, and you're gonna farm his quest over and over and over and over and over, and then you could go to the second side of the island once you hit level 30. So with most, if not all islands, I believe this is the way it works for all islands, there are 2 level sets, right, or more. So like the first one, you had the level 1 to 10 quest basically, and then once you hit level 10, you go out and there's another quest that you do from level 10 to 20. Then you come to this island where you have your level 20 quest, which you do until you're level 30. Then there's the level 30 quest here, which you do until you're level 40. Once you hit level 40 here, you go on to another island, and that's basically how the game goes from here. Now, some islands are different. There are different gaps. For example, there's an island where you go where it's from levels 120 to 130, and the next island you go to is from level 150 to 175. So, you know, then it would be 200 to 225. So the gaps are, they're not the oh my god, if y'all don't say bless you, you are vicious, bro. Bless you in the chat. Anyways, yeah, those are like the gaps aren't the same consistently, but each island has 2 sets for levels, if that makes sense, right? Anyways, to get your abilities, like I said, you're gonna want to find arrows, arrows, I do not believe they spawn on pedestals. I have never came across an arrow that naturally spawned. As I said, I've personally always found them in chests, right? But I have friends who have just found them like just casually lying around. So you could find them in multiple ways, but if you so choose, like personally, I would just get them from chests. That's the easiest way. There's a percentage chance that it'll spawn in a chest, I believe, every 30 minutes. So, and there are some islands where it's really easy to farm chests. So I would just stick to the chest method for getting your abilities. Now, once you get your ability, you're gonna get your first ability, and you're gonna be like, oh wow, this is cool, this is cool. I have a whole move set over here. How do I use it? Well, first and foremost, let me say this. You see right here, there's mastery. Now, for any of you that have played some One Piece games, maybe you played the creator Aspect, shout out to Aspect, bro. He maybe you played his One Piece game, which was One Piece Ultimate, where they had mastery, or maybe you played Blocks Fruits, where they have mastery. For those of you that don't know what mastery is, it's essentially like it's literally your mastery over a weapon. The more you kill things with whatever your ability is, the more mastery you get with it, which is basically experience specifically for the weapon. So if I kill something with Tengu Maru, I get XP for Tengu Maru, and then the XP allows me to go up 1 mastery level, and then so on and so forth. So you're gonna want to get your mastery up to unlock your abilities. As you can see here, I get my first ability at mastery 1, and then my second ability at mastery 20. Now, once you hit mastery 25, if you press V, it does your awakening, so to speak. For my thing, because it is a Zanpakuto, my awakening is a Shikai, like from Bleach. So Tengu Maru's Shikai has a whole separate moveset, as do other things, I'm assuming, when you awaken them. I don't know if this is only for Zanpakuto or if this is for everything, but when you awaken with Zanpakuto, you get a whole new moveset, right? With different mastery requirements. That's how you unlock your moves, essentially. You don't put in stats to unlock your moves, but you do get stats. So every time you level, you get a set amount of stats. I haven't gone through to try and figure out exactly how many stats you get per level, but you know, I'm assuming it's like 2 points per level. So here you go, you have your stats. You can see my stat layout here. Distribute your stats however you please. All right, say I want to go 145 into strength, 30 into magic power, 128 into durability, right? I could do that. There you go. That's how you distribute your stats. Right here you could change the set value for how many stats you want to put in at a time. If I set that to 2, every time I hit the plus, it would put 2 points into that, or 3 or 4. This is basically setting the value, right? You can also see here your ability and your race. So something I forgot to mention is that when you start off the game, you spawn with a race, which you can change. You can either buy a race change, right? There's places where you could purchase a race change for in-game, in-game currency, gold, or you could buy it for Robux, which I don't suggest. Or there's the completely and entirely free alternative, in which you find a soul. Now, if I manage to get my hands on a picture of a soul, I'll attach it. But a soul, when you pick it up, it's a little glowing ball. Don't mistake it for a Dragon Ball. You guys should know what a Dragon Ball looks like. A soul is a ball that looks nothing like a Dragon Ball. Alright, so the best way to tell you how to differentiate would be look up a picture of a Dragon Ball. If what you're seeing does not look like that and it is a ball, then that is a soul. If what you're seeing is a ball and it's orange and it has stars on it, that's a Dragon Ball. Still pick that up, but it's not going to change your race. All right, so don't expect it to do that. But once you pick up that soul, you click it. All right, it's not gonna mess with your stats or anything like that. Don't worry. All right, it's not gonna do any of that. All it's gonna do, it's gonna re-roll your race. Now you could be really unlucky and re-roll the same race back. Like for example, I know me, I re-rolled Goblin multiple times. I spawned as a Goblin initially. I re-rolled my race. I got Goblin. I re-rolled it again. I got Goblin. My friend gave me a soul and I managed to get Undead. So, that was pretty cool. But yeah, you could get really unlucky is the point I'm trying to make here. So don't get too bent up. Race isn't too important. Race isn't that important right now at all, actually, in my opinion. There is a Trello, which I will put down in the description for you guys, showing which races abilities do what. But yeah, race isn't too important right now, okay? So don't worry about that until the race specific update, where they're gonna add a bunch of new races. Then race is gonna matter. But yeah, so I think that's really, I've touched up everything. The only thing I haven't explained are the Dragon Balls and Grimoires. So the Dragon Balls work like in DBZ or in Xenoverse would be a better explanation or comparison, I guess, because in Xenoverse you gather all the Dragon Balls and you can make a wish and wish for in-game things like better abilities, clothes, whatever. In this game you gather all the Dragon Balls. You could wish for specific races, like there's a specific race like Mink you could get from the Dragon Balls, or specific abilities for your custom moveset, or specific like main abilities like my Tengu Maru's on Pakuto that you only get from Shenron. So that's a perk from him. Or the other thing I didn't explain, what I say? Oh, Grimoires. Grimoires give you custom moveset moves that you equip for your custom moveset. You go into your inventory to find them. You have to be a certain level to be able to use them or equip them, I guess, so to speak. This is my custom moveset as of right now. I don't focus on it. I use my Zanpakuto. But that's everything I have to say. Hopefully this guide helps you guys. Sorry if it's a little bit long. If you want me to remake the guide and make it shorter, or if there's anything else you want me to explain, let me know down in the comment section below. But yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you guys found this helpful, and I'm out. Peace.